You're looking at this survival kit, this limb cutting, wood cutting survival kit. Well, the seller was kind enough to reach out to me and ask if they could send me this product in exchange for this demonstration showcase video. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. Let's dive into it. So this comes in its own wrapper. It's going to be a little noisy, crinkling here. So let's get rid of that. You have a case that it comes in with a handle here, and that's going to serve a purpose. Inside the case, let's take everything out. You're going to have your two pieces of rope section, and this is tied off. So let's open this up, and I have not even had these out of the bag yet, as you can see. Get that off to the side. So it comes with small little carabiners that are going to attach to the pre-tied loops, and it's got shrink wrap around, so that way it hopefully does not come unraveled. Once you have the carabiners in place, that should be fine, just like that. There you go. What else do we have? We have a pair of gloves. Hey, very similar to ones that I use in my garage when I'm working on stuff. It has kind of that rubberized coating on the palm part and nice ventilated material on the backside, and it looks like it says double XL. So unless you have tiny hands, those will fit. We have a couple pull straps here. Now these straps are going to be used for short cuts. So once you have the saw blade on there, you can use these for short cuts. These are going to attach to the carabiners as such, and this is going to be your strap. So when the saw blade and the rope's up in the tree around the limb, then you can pull with these, just as you would like a fitness equipment. Very similar to ones that I have, in some of my fitness equipment. Nice padding, nice soft padding on it. You get, now this is kind of hard to get out of here. You get a file, and that is your maintenance tool to keep the blade sharp. And speaking of blade, here is what I call a chainsaw blade, but it's going to be slightly modified for this purpose here. It is 53 inches long with 68 teeth, and there are cutting blades on both sides. So you don't have to make sure that it's the proper way, whether it flips one way or the other, both sides. Nice carrying case. So as I said, this here, as you look at the description, when you load everything up inside this bag and you take one out, you take that carabiner, so you attach it around the strap, and you got the rope undone. Now you've got everything else, including your chain, inside the bag, and you take that and you lob it up over the limb, and then you attach the other side. So speaking of that, let's head outside and let's see how good it works. Well, here we are outside, and I am going to be using these yellow, if you can see, the yellow straps that you would normally use if it was a branch on the ground. This is a low-level dead branch that I'm going to cut off. This is a dead branch, just want to let you know. And I opted not to use the long ropes. I would have used those if the branch was way up in the tree. So I have not used this before. So I'm just going to go back and forth. That's all it took. And that was probably about a 2.5, probably got a good 3-inch branch. And that's off a pine tree, and no time flat did that cut it down. So when it comes down to it, do I recommend this product to you, especially if you're hiking, backwoods camping, survivalist? Take a really close look at this one here. That cut through that branch in no time at all. Thank you for watching.